start the show like that. Now speaking of,
You can get it.
stop right.
Oh, cool.
What happened?
Gotta get the speaker.
Oh, the sound effect guy. You ready?
I feel calm.
Live from beautiful downtown Hanley at everybody's favorite comic book shop, the Goblins Heist. Tonight, the new comic book review night. Driving the short bus tonight, DJ Leo, pansies Dceased, artist extraordinaire Jude Million, and as always, what do we call concussion Nick and concussion girls in the house. They're just hanging out, and as always, the lovely, the talented, the one and only Mr. Wonderful. Give it up for Mr. Wonderful. Get the people going. Exciting.
He looks very excited.
I am always very excited. You know, we just listened to some Lee Major with music, some music from Burt Reynolds. It was all good. Oh, what's here?
Here we go.
I don't know if the mic's working, to tell you the truth.
I don't know.
Because the other day I was listening to it and it sounded like we could hear you clearly and they couldn't hear me for shit.
Oh, sorry. You should have it plugged in. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You should have it plugged in. Oh, sorry. You should have it plugged in. Oh, sorry. You should have it plugged in.
I think it's dead.
You killed it.
I think it's dead.
Should I take it off?
I don't know, because I don't know.
It picked up the thing.
Leo.
It did pick up the thing.
You don't have an emergency mic?
Huh?
You don't have an emergency mic in the car?
I gotta get a better setup.
Isn't there a guy named Emergency Mike somewhere?
Emergency mic?
Yeah, I like that.
Emergency mic.
I know. Jude just came up right off the bat.
He's not joining us today.
No,
Anyway, it's another Thursday. We're reviewing comics in the shop. It's a nice rainy day. Rainy.
It's been raining the whole week.
it's a good night to
Yeah,
just
it's
sit
gonna
there
be
and read a
washout
comic
week.
book.
That's what it is.
And yes, the internet is
even
kind
the
of crappy
weekend.
right now. It's
No, I got
just
it.
getting blurry.
This weekend, you're gonna
So-
be swimming, my friend.
Let's see what happens.
Bring out the wetsuit this weekend.
You think it's gonna rain in my gardens?
Get ready to swim.
All right.
I already swim. I live right next to a canal.
Are you done with the tete-a-tete?
Maybe.
Jesus.
He's
Christ.
sad. Like
It's just...
everything about him. He's like the
Are you
new-
taking over for like Little John and
yeah,
his
he's all
bullshit?
depressed.
Just spouting
Are
dumb
you
fucking crap? Are you taking Little John lessons on the side and we don't know? Or is
I haven't seen Little John in forever, actually.
he has fighting bees in his bedroom.
So wait a minute.
How do you get beat? What?
Little
Yes,
How?
that's exactly the sentence. You leave it alone. If you're one of us, you just go, uh-huh, and you just keep going. Because if you go ask questions, you want to find out? No, you
So
don't
wait a
want to
minute.
find
Little
out.
John was Dick Grayson, and then you're the next Robin.
So I'm
That
Jason.
means you're gonna get killed.
Oh man, that makes a lot of sense.
That's a
Actually,
Jason
There you go.
that makes a lot of sense.
That's by using the wire to choke him. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
There
You
you
look better with the beard, Nick.
I know, right? Thank you. Damn.
You look like a little bitch without it.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, it sucks.
You look less manly. I don't know. You look girly.
I got upset.
You
I
look
went
like
to
a
go.
child with a pituitary gland problem.
Yeah, he does. It's like,
Why do you go like that?
you
Why
look
do you have to go out of
you
your
know what
way?
it reminds me of? Baby Huey.
Baby Huey.
Baby Huey.
Yeah.
You guys
Exactly.
suck. I got upset
You
yesterday.
know when they chop up ham and they put it in the bags really tight?
Do not compare me to ham. Actually, no. That means I'm delicious. Compare me to ham.
Just,
Honey ham. Oh, Thanksgiving
Anyway.
ham. That's good.
That's real good.
Yeah. I'm Thanksgiving ham.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
So what we're gonna do?
First comic up, the 06 Protocol from Aftershock Comics. We have some good indies. We finally got the DC books in. All the DC books. Everything's in your pool, guys. We got 4 people in the room. Nerds with mics and poor internet. Yay, says Raul Maderos.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh, damn.
One call us nerds.
Raul Maderos says, hey Jude, na 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 na.
Who said that?
Raul Maderos.
I hate you. No, you're an asshole.
Yes. I don't know. That's some
Put
code.
it on the camera.
Yeah. Like right now you gotta stand up gear, go outside, put a silencer on a gun. It's like, fuck, he gave me the code. I gotta...
Sound like a hit.
Yeah, do the Manchurian candidate thing.
Nick after shaving.
I hate you. You're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.
And then you just ruined Juan's childhood right now. I could see his 9-year-old self going, no.
There you
But
go.
look at him, baby Huey.
Yeah, looks like baby Huey. Yeah, I can totally see it. We just need to put a bonnet on you.
We put a bottle
Walk
on
around.
baby Huey.
It totally looks okay.
I have been nothing but disrespected here today,
Yeah.
and this is wrong.
Remember baby Huey had that little chicken that she was walking around in the stroller because she found him and she was just walking around and, this is my baby. And like, it's like he never really grew up. That was so funny.
It's the hardcover, Edison. It's the hardcover, Dark Knights of Steel,
Volume 1.
Volume 1. So I
First
think it's
6 issues?
First 6 issues.
I think it's the first 6.
Yeah. Just in case, Edison.
Right, who read the Sixth Protocol?
It's a Beatles song. Just saying. Oh, he was saying, "Hey Jude." Na, na, na,
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. He was being witty.
Okay.
Not the place for it.
Okay.
Didn't translate very well.
You
No.
can't do the
Anyway,
text.
06 Protocol. This is a new book from Aftershock. Actually, really good book. Pretty much the hey Fabian, what's going on? The whole idea behind it is that one time there's these kids that in the 80s they were putting these chips inside kids all over the place to make them into perfect soldiers. They were tracking them. They thought the program didn't work well and nothing happened with the kids and whatever. And all of a sudden these kids activate and now they're as adults and now they're becoming fucking killing machines.
Yeah.
And it kind of explains school shootings and slaughters and all this other stuff from these 100 and something kids. And the guy who had been hunting them little by little every time they activate has been killed. And so they're trying to figure out, what happened. They're interrogating the wife over what's happened because she was able to defend off the guy that went after him. And I'll leave it at that. There's a nice twist in the story in the end of it. I kind of went into it like, all right, let's see what's going on. It's another one of these thriller kind of comics. Actually, really fucking good. I thought it was really good. I like to read. I want to read the second issue.
It is.
You read it,
the
Leo.
second issue. I enjoyed it. Funny thing, Jude said to me, because I showed him, I always ask Jude, review the art. One artist, an artist's opinion. He's like, this guy looks like he uses a lot of photo references. So I'm thinking, yeah, so you had somebody to take a bullet then? That's a photo reference. The action's great. The sequential's good. The story's nice. The twist at the end, I picked up on it. Just
Yeah, you kind of see it
pick
coming.
up. It reads like a TV show. I could see this being a good TV show. I'm interested to pick up the next book. I don't know the writer, I don't know the artist, but it's a good read. Aftershock actually has been surprising me lately.
they've been good.
They've been good. There was another book that came out a month ago, Samurai Doggy. I think you got copies of that in, and that was really fun too, as well. So again, Aftershock, another indie killing it in the game right now. So for me, what do you give it?
I gave it 4 out of 5.
Yeah, same here,
Really
4 out
good.
of 5.
Well, it's a key issue and key collector. In the description, it says a mother and daughter are forced to confront family secrets that arise when the family's patriarch is murdered by a secret government program.
Secret government program?
Program.
Program.
You spell that with
Program.
2 M's and 1 E.
Yeah, Raul Medeiros is going to take it and subscribe to it, so.
Oh,
Yay.
nice. Yay, Raul.
Yeah.
Go, Raul!
We'll give Raul the...
Yeah, put it on one side. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I want to see how it's up. I don't know if we can... This is not for this week, right?
No, that is not this week.
No. We
How
can't
did they
review
get
it.
in there?
Because that's his.
Oh.
Right? That's yours? That's yours? But that was for next week.
Oh!
They gave me next week's books.
Yeah, ahead of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but I got a really good... There's some good books. Oops.
The next thing, Castle Full of Blackbirds. Who read this?
I read that one.
I read
You
that
read
one.
that?
It was really good. Well,
I-
All right,
man,
the Riri crew is fucking.
let me. It was a little confusing, right?
No, I didn't read it. He did.
Okay.
Everything's confusing.
Oh no, that's no. I'm thinking about the Black Feather ones. No, I didn't read that
Oh,
one.
okay,
I got that one confused with Black
So you
Feather.
read
No,
it?
I did not
I
get
read
to read this one.
Okay, what do you think of that?
I thought it was... I liked it. It was very simple. I think I read in like 10 minutes. Very short, but I'm interested
Because
in
you're
the
like
second one.
becoming a Magnola fan.
Huh?
You're becoming a Magnola fan.
I have been one.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. There is hope for the future.
There is something to it.
There is hope for the future.
No, he's always liked Hellboy. He's always been a fan of Magnolia.
I don't believe him. But whatever.
He's been reading Hellboy since he's been here.
Yeah, just because you read Hellboy
That's,
doesn't mean you're a
that's
Mignola
only
fan.
recently.
See now, if you read Mignola's
Who has a
track-
concussion now, dude?
But no, when it came in 2017, I was picking up Hellboy. Go away.
Yeah.
Go
Hellboy
away.
17.
You're not part of the continuity. You left.
Whatever. It's good. I liked it. Go away. It was a nice short read.
The hell?
All right,
I
stop
connected
everybody.
from another book, I believe.
Well, it's supposed to be BPRD. It's supposed to be connected to the BPRD, Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense.
Which is part of that whole Hellboy.
Yeah, well, the Hellboy universe, yeah.
Is there a Mignola cover for it?
No, not that I know of. I don't think he did one
interesting.
for this one.
That's
He
interesting.
could not
but
be
it's-
upset. The master was
he could
busy
not be
drawing
He
and
was
shit.
too busy drawing a black hole.
Oh, I should. Oh, by the way, I'll probably see if I do it live or something. I'm getting a tattoo soon from Hyro. So Hyro's doing tattooing and everything else. So I'm gonna get my rhino on my arm
Why are you doing that for?
because I want a fucking tattoo from my friend. Why not?
I've never had a tattoo like that, really.
Why not?
So why can't he change it?
No, it's gonna
Why are
be-
you
But
so
get out my
critical?
face. Like
You
that.
should. That
Mike
Like
Tyson?
that. Just like
That'd
that.
be mad.
Like that.
Why a rhino?
Rhino. That's my spirit animal.
Oh, yeah?
I like rhinos
Mm.
because
Alright,
they're
'cause they
peaceful.
get
They're
aggressive.
big fucking tanks. They just like to be,
Left
chill.
alone.
Mm-mm.
Don't fuck with them.
You ever seen one in person?
Yeah, they're fucking cool.
Wow.
They're ginormous. It's like a bulldozer that breathes.
Right.
Yeah,
They
really.
get hunted for their horns,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah.
sad.
Elephants, when they're horny, they kill them.
Yeah, but rhinos have killed elephants.
Yeah, very rarely.
Yeah.
It's
that-
the circle of life.
You know what I don't like? Hippos.
Oh, hippos are dangerous.
Hippos are assholes.
Okay, Zimba.
Well, they're the most territorial species.
Zimba? Or
There was
Simba?
this deer. I saw this video. This poor deer is running away from these African wild dogs, right?
Sorry, but wait. Edison said, "Is the tattoo going to be a tramp stamp of a samurai slicing down your butt crack?" Now it is.
Great idea.
I like
That'll be
that.
awesome, like a samurai like this, right in your ass crack. Or could it be like Thor putting the hammer down and it's
That'd
like
be
a
fucking
crack
great,
that goes
bro.
into your ass?
That'd be
I
amazing.
would
And then
imagine.
when I open my ass cheek, it's a fur ball, just like looking there, like just a fire giant, just
Can you get
with a
someone to do
beard.
that?
You know?
That would be cool.
Or it could be Odin. He had one eye.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like, yeah, you want to see Odin?
But back to hippos. I saw
Yeah.
a video of these dogs chasing this fucking deer. The deer runs away and it like jumps into a lake to so the dogs will follow.
Oh yeah.
The fucking hippos are like, oh, it's fucking deer. I'm like, he just fucking chomps him just for the fuck of it.
Well, Sarah throw at him. Just don't
Yeah.
fuck with a hippo. What's the hippo say? Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You came to his fucking lake. You come and cause his fucking problems.
It's a little deer. Fucking hippos are assholes.
I know, but they don't give a shit.
This is nature.
Yeah, and there's nature. Nature just doesn't give a fuck. You
There's
ever see the
no-
one about like next time you feel bad about crabs and it's the crab grabbing the little baby sea turtle and walking away? The sea turtle's like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. So next time you feel bad about a crab,
Yeah. Jude doesn't like hippos either.
All right, so what are you giving this castle full of
Four.
blackbirds?
Four.
A
Four.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, folks.
But it is a key issue, guys. It is one of the keys of the week. It is an ongoing story. It's Hellboy Universe, a limited series featuring Sarah Mae Blackburn, who seeks answers as to the origin of her mysterious powers.
There you go.
I don't know who Sarah Mae is, but she has powers.
Next up from DC, who read this?
I did.
The Flash, the fastest man alive. This is actually supposed to be the movie prequel, number 1.
All right.
So does he finger bang a kid or what?
That would be cool. If he did.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But no. Actually, you want to know something? I don't usually pick DC books as a pick of the week. I gotta give it to it. Pick of the week.
Pick of the week now.
5 out of 5. You want to know
5
why?
out of 5. Okay, why?
It's an old school style comic book. It's simple. It's not too complicated.
I can
It's
hear whatever you're listening to.
Oh,
An obscure body in the SK system.
oh, what the hell's that
I
about?
was trying to get the Queen Flash theme song,
Oh,
even though it's not the same character.
that book brings it back old school, reintroducing the character of Flash, combining him with there's a little cameo of Batman in there, teaching the kid how to fight. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It brought me back to my childhood. It's a fun book, safe for all ages. I recommend it to anybody. If you have a kid, your kid will love it. I like that cover that you have more than the other one because the other one is more like a movie poster one. This one I like a lot. Highly recommended for the entire family. 5 stars.
The
Art is great. Story is good.
the art's great. It's different. Very anime manga
Yeah,
inspired.
very manga inspired. That's why kids will love it.
It's a prequel to the movie.
I don't know if kids should get near the Flash right now.
So, it's a prequel to the movie, by the way, from
Yeah.
what I understood. So it's a key of the week for that reason. It's a fun read. Just a Flash story.
Yeah.
It's a very fun read.
There's no.
Oh, here's a note from Roman Maderos. Hippos are the most dangerous animals in all of Africa, responsible for the most human fatalities.
Yeah, they suck.
Really?
Hippos
Well,
are awful.
I had a neighbor in college from Uganda, and he said it to us one day. He goes, my best friend growing up was killed by a hippo. And we all started laughing, and then we saw he was serious, and we were like, oh shit, sorry. Like, we didn't.
Hippo will kill you for no reason. Like you just said.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the price of rice in China. That book, you know, right?
Look, man.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
Be a problem.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
My Xfinity keeps going out. They've been sucking lately.
Oh, actually, the rain affects it, depending where you're at.
Yeah.
Not Comcast. I can see if it's AT&T.
Oh, the one,
That Red Predator too.
no, one
Where
bad
is
day.
Predator 2?
Wait, was
It's
one bad
down
day?
there.
Should be there.
It's down there.
Is it?
It's in there somewhere.
Or is that next week's book as well?
No, that's this week. It's in there. Left it in there. There's 2 Midnight Suns in there. Somebody took it out then. And they left the Predator #1 as well. Because you said you were going to review it.
There
There
it
it goes, right there.
All right. Next up, Predator number
One bad
2
day?
is out. Here's
Huh?
number
One
1,
bad
just
day
in
was
case
two?
you haven't read it. I finally caught up. I read both issues.
That was good.
Really fucking good.
Yeah, really
I
fucking
think it's
good.
really fucking good. I thought, not pussyfooting around.
Yep.
Story about a girl getting revenge on the Predators
Well, actually,
using their own weapons.
number 1 was my pick of the week last
Yeah.
time when it came out. This is a really good book. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a little slow. Issue number 2 is a little bit slower than the first one. Issue 2
Well, when
is
you
a-
read it all at once, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I read one and then I wanted more Predator, and I didn't get enough Predator on the.
I
on the
need
second
more
one.
Predator.
So I was.
I got a fever.
So I didn't get as much Predator as I would have liked on the second one. But
So we went from one Predator to another Predator.
exactly. But overall, strong book, 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, so it's a
Definitely
solid
highly
read.
recommended.
I've been really surprised with the Alien books. I've been really surprised with the Predator books. These are cool. These are not pulling punches. These are going into new ground.
Yeah.
It's not the same old story. They're not rehashing it. The art has been solid.
And it's not a kid's
Predators
book.
look cool.
This is not a kid's book.
Yeah, and it's not like, because people fucking die.
Yeah, they killed that.
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
beginning, they were killing like little kids and
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, from now on, I mean, we know if a red light is on you, right? Like,
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah,
Right?
run, yeah.
Duck! You know,
Do
as
something.
soon as I see
Or
a
you're
fucking
gonna
red light-
die!
Well, you can't really see that red light when it's on your fucking forehead, can you?
I know, yeah, but
Yeah, but the
you don't
person
know.
next to you.
Oh, that
You
one.
know,
Oh,
as soon as you
yeah.
go like, I was like, oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Not me.
But in the first issue, they kill this little kid just
I'll just
blows
fall to the
up.
floor in a boogery mess, just like cry. And the Predator just stays disgusted. He's like, ugh, I don't want to kill this. Like, I don't want that skull.
It's been fun and it's good to see that they're doing it right.
Yep.
Issue 1 was great.
I can
Issue
see
2 is
John
a follow.
taking on a Predator.
I
Like, you know,
Uh,
like,
yeah,
back
He
in the
would
days,
lose.
he
Yeah,
would
he would
lose.
lose, like,
He
you
would
know,
lose because
he would
see,
use parts of the washer to
Yeah,
make weapons
a
and
washer
shit.
arm.
And with like a fucking...
But at the end,
Could
you
you
know
use
what?
some of the chemicals and
Yeah,
put it on them? And just
ultra clean in his eyes, fuck him up.
ultra clean in the eyes? Yeah.
I got some
I like
ultra clean in my mouth the other day.
I like that violence.
He'll sanitize them completely.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
He'll sanitize them completely.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
sounded
do something like
that.
that. Trust me.
That's ultra sand.
Like that.
Ultra sand on
He'll
it.
use the soap and put it on him so he
Yeah.
doesn't get read by the thermals.
Yeah.
Then he'll be like, come on!
Then I'll
do
put
me!
ultra
What are you
dry.
waiting for?
Then I'll squirt it with ultra dry, and he'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh.
And then all of a sudden the Ecolab truck comes out over.
God damn, I gotta write that one.
Yeah, and that's how he'll laugh. He'll,
Damn. You look sleepy, bro.
Had a long day.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, so definitely 4 out of 5. Pick it up. Really good fucking read, guys.
Not as good as that Ecolab book that we're gonna write soon, right?
Eco Man.
Ecoman, yeah, I like that.
Fabian asked, did anyone read Love Everlasting? I haven't had a chance to read that.
Nope.
I'm starting issue 2.
Love and
See
what?
you did there. Running a zigzag.
I don't think we have any more of Love Everlasting, do we?
That's the thing. I don't think so. You gotta fight it with that wall mount. You're gonna fight it with that Walmart, that wall mount that Lorenzo left here. Yeah, we picked it up like the Hammer of Thor, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, fucking, if you are worthy, you can pick up this Walmart. Next up, Midnight Suns, #1. This is the variant cover. I read it. Who else read
I
it?
read it.
Anybody else?
I read all the wrong books.
Well, it is a key issue. It is one of the keys of the week, as a matter of fact. Midnight Suns, first team appearance of the Midnight Suns, Blade, Kushwala, a.k.a. Spirit Rider, Magic, Wolverine, Nico Morono, and Zoe Lavaner, whatever.
Damn, John went through all the names.
First appearance of Apocalyptic, a new villain.
There you go.
So, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong. This is for the video game.
Yeah.
So this has nothing
It's
to do.
S-U-N-S.
It has nothing to do with the S-O-N-S
Yeah.
that we all grew up in the '90s reading.
Oh,
It wasn't
see
that,
it.
it wasn't that bad of a read. I thought it was.
It's
I was going into it with low expectations,
and they were met.
and they were met.
Yeah.
So I didn't go in with.
It has a mixture with Strange Academy. It has like some of the characters like Nico and Magic and everything else in there.
You got
So that was
Blade in
a
it.
little bit,
You know,
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Blade.
But it just. I'll give it. I'm just gonna go straight to it. It read like your typical.
We gotta get together and fight the evil guys.
Yeah, exactly. And
We gotta get together and fight the evil guys.
So don't give any more.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just.
You know,
It's what it is.
It's like the one girl who can destroy the world or save it.
Yeah.
You know, they kidnapped her,
Yeah.
or did they? Now we got to get together and go save her.
You
So
know, yeah.
it's a video game. That's it.
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5. It's a solid read. It's fun. It's a fun read to see it. I like how Wolverine's like, this magic bullshit.
I
This
just don't like
magic
the-
bullshit. I got claws.
The
Magic
thing is that
bullshit.
Midnight Suns in the '90s was a fun read.
Yeah, well, it was
And you got to
like
see
the
all these,
horror
like-
side of
Yeah.
everything.
And you got to
And
see-
even later on, because when they did Marvel Knights, they did another version of the Midnight Suns, I think.
That was when I was out.
Yeah, that was like, well, that was more bloody, more horror.
Okay.
You know? I remember that time, like, Blade was still a badass, but it was like movie Blade, so it was just a lot of fucking... He wasn't slick, you know? He'd get fucked up by the vampires, he'd win, but he was like, you know, like a John Constantine
So,
character kind of.
Here, there's none of that.
Mhm.
There's no horror. It's a Disney horror.
There's no horror?
It's all Disney horror.
Yo, New York came out.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no horror.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't looking at it.
It's Disney
As
horror.
it says, it's good enough for me. I'm getting the game.
The game looks fun though.
Well, if you're getting the game, you might look at the book.
Yeah.
The game looks
The
fun.
only thing is, it's a turn-based RPG. That's like I thought it was like, okay, like I hit 'em up and you can. It's turn-based. I hate turn-based RPGs. That's just my thing.
I like it.
So whatever. You like sitting there going attack,
Yeah, I like that.
item, potion.
I like it.
There's some nerds that like it. He's first gen D&D, for example.
I
You
played.
dress up.
I played first edition Link. What's it?
Zelda.
What?
Legend of
Zelda?
Amazing.
What are you trying to say?
Then you read, and then you'd walk around the little cave. And super
I
fun.
just died. Who
Oh,
that?
jeez.
I know some weird guy
No,
driving
no.
around the parking lot.
We're always somebody weird.
Always strange.
So 3 out of 5. It's an okay rate. It's pretty cool. I would get into this and everything else. I'll read the second issue just to see what happens. Next up, 10,000 Black Feathers, a brand new book by Jeff Lemire. I think that guy just sits there going, I got an idea for a comic.
Also,
I honestly think you're right.
He just keeps making fucking comics. Calm down.
I don't know if he just like was on the train and says, "What should I do next?"
Yeah.
And he saw a black feather. Eureka! I'm gonna write a book about a black feather.
I like the setup of the story. There's a little bit of a kind of fucking
Say it.
poem kind of thing
Say
to
it.
it. Like,
Say it,
what?
John.
Okay. No.
Talk. We were having a
Okay.
conversation about this.
I was a little bit confused reading this book, okay? But then
Yeah.
again, I'm easily confused like Nick lately. Maybe,
Hey,
it's,
if
maybe
you
it's
know,
coming
don't
with age.
Yeah.
don't compare me.
Okay, the book.
You felt like Nick for like a whole,
Yeah.
the whole time you're reading it.
I get it, and everybody's got to mention Dungeons and Dragons nowadays. I don't understand why. That's the first
Stranger
thing.
It's a cool thing, yeah.
It's
A lot more people are claiming to play it now than actually played it.
Exactly,
That's the thing.
and I hate that because
It's like when a band comes out. I was there in their first show. You know, it's like, no, you weren't.
and I hate that. And everybody's claiming D&D as their thing now. So Oh, cool! You have a second edition monster manual. I can show you a second edition monster manual. I have it right there.
Well, it's supposed to that
I'm talking
Nick. Nick, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So everybody's trying to be cool with this whole D&D thing. Second of all, the book is this girl. She's a writer, and I guess her playing Dungeons and Dragons made her and her friend want to write, and they touched bases on that. And something has made her friend gone missing. Some dark energy.
You don't really know. I don't know about missing.
No,
that's
you don't
the
know.
thing.
You're
Something happened.
Something
but
happened.
they haven't said it. And
Yeah,
it's
they
gonna
haven't.
lead in the next issue.
Okay, it's very Stranger Things. The book is.
Oh,
very,
I didn't know. I wouldn't make
the
that.
art,
No.
the
I wouldn't
darkness,
have
the
made
field,
that.
and everything.
I would have made that link.
I feel it very Stranger Things with the age of the kids and everything.
They're our age.
Well, because they keep going back and forth in time.
Yeah,
So,
okay,
they
but
show
they're our
years.
age.
Okay, well, not my age.
I feel my age.
I like the art.
No, I think they're younger. I think they're more like Nick's age.
No.
Nah, because if you're gonna be
But she's
analog
already-
as they are when they're being kids, it's gonna be in the 90s. I was an analog kid.
Yeah.
I grew up into like 96.
Listen, I highly recommend the book. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very good book. I want to see where they're going with it. I got to give it 4 stars. I was really expecting a lot more from the book than what I got.
Yeah, because it's Jeff Lemire. He's
Yeah,
always hit it out of the park.
I was
That's
really
something.
expecting to
I
get.
finished reading May's book by him, and it was really fucking good.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great,
was
sweet fucking story. So it's like, so I'm imagining this is heading towards that. It has a supernatural element to it.
Yeah.
It has like this kind of thing. She's a failed writer or a failing, starting to fail
Yeah.
writer.
I
So
think
she
she's
comes home.
She's past the twilight. She's
Yeah.
coming to the twilight of her career. It feels
Yeah.
like.
And
It's not
now-
like she's failing. It looks like she was successful because they made it seem like she had a string of books.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they did mention that.
For you to be a writer and have a string of books,
Yeah.
you have to be like a J.K. Rowling type.
Yeah.
Well, she comes home and then
And she
we're back to her
comes-
hometown.
something
And
happens.
she goes to this house. They meet a lady. They're talking. We know
Well,
it's
the lady is
the
the
mom
mother
of her
her
friend.
friend, yeah.
We don't know what happened to her friend.
At first, I
She
thought her
seems
friend
to
was
be
a boy,
haunted
but
by her.
then they mentioned that it's a girl. But
Yeah.
Because their kids are like really young by
Yeah.
that time.
yeah, but even when
I
they
like-
showed-
I like how it's when it's kids nice and vibrant, and when they're adults, it's all depressing. It's really
Well, the
good
art
art.
is very photorealistic. It reminds me of
Yeah.
what that
Well,
guy.
it seems taken from take photographs.
Yeah.
Like they're drawing
What's
over
his name?
photographs.
They used to do that kind of art. Oh my God, what's that artist's name?
David Mack?
No, the guy who did the Punisher covers and stuff.
Tim
Mike
Bradstreet.
Zack.
Bradstreet, Bradstreet.
Bradstreet.
Oh, I thought it was Mike Zack.
No, Zach was more dynamic.
Oh.
Yeah, so it has that kind of feel to it and everything. I thought that was all right. That was cool.
I dug it. I dug the art. I dug the story.
For
Tim
me, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, same here.
It has a
I
kind
like
of
the
a...
going
Here,
back and
Jude, you
forward.
look at it and tell me what you think about the artwork. I think it has a very Tim Bradstreet. It has a David Mack kind of thing to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have like... Mack always does these little
Watercolors and
little
shit,
things
yeah.
and
Actually,
watercolors.
let me tell you something. This book was put together through just finding the best way to tell a story and not worry too much on composition because it's like his own photography that he's drawing.
Kind
over.
of, sort of, yeah.
I mean, even the scene alone right here.
Yeah, that,
You know, and it probably wouldn't take him not long to.
You know, used to do that too was Brian Wood.
Yeah.
Brian Wood used to do that in some
Yeah.
There was a cool sequence there where she kind of got off the bus. No words, just no thought
Yeah.
bubbles, nothing.
Yeah.
You could feel the tension of her knocking on the door
Yeah.
saying, like, okay, she's coming back, but is she home or is she somewhere
Yeah.
else? You know?
And she's
then-
having these nightmares about her
Exactly.
friend.
And then they show the hot mom is not like an older woman.
I
so-
wouldn't be surprised that he actually has actors for these characters.
Well, I mean, it seems that,
the actor panel by panel is acting.
I wouldn't because it's Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, so they don't put artists on it. They're both working on the story together.
Yeah,
So that maybe they put both.
yeah, because you see acting. And
Jeff
then
Lemire
you're supposed
is
to
an
shop
artist
to-
as well, right? He's
Yeah,
drawing his own
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So he does. He has more of a cartoony kind of vibe and shit. Like May's book is all drawn by him. I thought it was a solid story. I wouldn't say it's like whoa ho, this is like amazing, but it is interesting. I'm gonna read the second
It's
issue.
the
to really
beginning,
know.
so I gotta see where it's going.
Yeah. So I give it a good 4.
Yeah, no,
I-
a solid 4. I might.
A solid 4.
This guy, Jeff Lemire, he's been in the game for a long time, and I can't say anything I've read of him has been garbage. That I'll say. Of what I've read. Like, May's book was awesome. That was a good
See,
story.
there's been some hits or misses with them. Overall, all hits.
Okay.
Because like if you get into Black Hammer and you really read it, there's been a couple of Black Hammers where I'm like, what the fuck was that for?
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I just read that.
I
for
kind of got over Black Hammer.
Yeah, there's something. They said, hey, do a 4-issue series now, and okay, you know. So that was the only thing. But it was good. Solid 4 out of 5. If you kind of like that, it reads kind of like a Ferlinghetti, like a fucking poem. Like it's kind of like, you know, Jack Kerouac shit. You know, there's some parts there that's like, I'm gonna say some stuff and you're gonna interpret it. You know, like kind of shit. You know, like I'm trying to read The Invisibles now by Grant Morrison. You know, it's aged. This is like old stuff now, and I see how much that created a lot of different writers. So, and Invisibles is a weird fucking beatnik kind of like read. So it has that fucking, and I get sick of that after a while. I'm like, all right, no, I'll stick to it. But when it feels like an effort to read a comic, I fucking hate it. This doesn't feel effort.
Yeah.
It flows pretty good. So
it does.
Solid 4 out of 5, folks.
Yeah.
New Jeff Lemire book. On the other side of that coin, The Least We Can Do by Image Comics. This is cover 1, cover B.
So Jude, what'd you think of the art?
The one. Let me see the book. I have to see it. Oh yeah, cover is very captivating. And when I went through the inside, it's colorful, but the only thing is that it's obviously like a digitally inked.
Mm-hmm. It's all digital.
It's all digital, and it tells a story. It's strong. It's one of those arts that is not bad. It's not great, but it does the job.
Did you read it?
That's a real nice cover.
I read it.
What do you think about it?
And it said Barbaric #2 is on the wall with a second printing of #1.
It's going to be reviewed.
Green Arrow year 1.
Yeah, Barbaric's coming up. This I didn't enjoy.
It kind of bored me a little bit. I wanted more. I don't want to kick it in the balls.
I think, right? You don't want to hate it.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't want to dislike it. But there was some parts there that were like, we're going through that thing again.
The thing I didn't like
where
was...
I'm the meek little...
That's the thing I didn't like. And then...
In a military-occupied and socially oppressed United Kingdom, a young woman fights for her ideas of revolution as a mysterious magical power arises from the debris of a nearly destroyed world. Now, what's happening is that some people have power and some don't, and it's through these crystals, if I'm not mistaken, right? And she wants it to be like us, a happy world that everybody has the crystals. Am I wrong?
She wants to use the crystals for good.
But she wants everybody to have the powers.
I don't know about everybody, but using it for good. I mean, that's what I'm kind of seeing it as. And some people used it, and then this army came in and took it.
Yeah.
And blah, 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 blah. They kind of shoehorned that in 2 pages. They're just like, this is what happened. And, you know.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
You know, 2 pages later.
I'll read issue #2 to see if I can follow it, because it's kind of like D&D-ish, but it's not.
But here's the thing. This is where it lost me. So nothing really happened in the first issue. Too much. And then they threw in a preview of issue #2.
I didn't read it.
You didn't read the preview?
I didn't want to read it. I read issue #1.
I felt like they threw the preview in to like kind of entice you to get issue #2. This is where the action's coming in, kids.
Yeah. Well.
And I'm like, yeah, okay. So for me, 3 out of 5.
Yeah. It's not a bad comic.
It's not a bad comic. It's just it needed more for the first issue.
Yeah.
For first issue, I always feel that it needs to grab you.
Yeah.
I always like to give books the first 3 issues so that it can tell
considerate.
you. Yeah, I'm considerate. Some people are just the first issues. No, because there's been some books that have picked up after the second issue. You know, so I'm considerate about that.
Yeah.
But this
one... what's good for that was Freebie, because Freebie changes his setup all the time.
Really?
He's like, I'm dropping this. He's dropping World's Finest. He was started off good. Now I don't like it. I'm like, damn, Freebie.
It went woke? No, I'm still...
Yeah. Well, one of the things that she says by pronouns are she, he, what she says that in the book too.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
Yeah. Even in the post-apocalypse, they're doing pronouns?
No, fuck no.
I always think the pronoun thing is going to be like, you know, when we look back at Disco or the Pet Rock, You know, when people say, "Wow, remember that stupid shit?"
That stupid shit pisses me off. So that's all you needed to do for me to read the book. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So I'll read issue number 2 to see if it gets better, but I gotta be honest with you, I gotta give this 2.5.
2.5. I agree with Leo. It's a 3.
I can't give it a 3.
It's not.
It didn't.
It's not horrible. Some of the artwork looked really promising. The cover artwork for the next issue looks promising. I want to see where it goes. I'll read the next issue just to see what happens with it. But yeah, it really needs to pick up in the next issue. It really needs to be. And I don't. I already see like the tropes. And when you see the tropes, it's like, we're gonna go through that. And if that's the thing that people don't understand, if you're gonna make readers go through shit they already seen a million times, you gotta make it entertaining. So let's see what happens. So 3 out of 5, folks. Why not do this one? Barbaric number 2. Barbaric Axe to Grind. This has been a shop favorite.
Awesome book. Super fun. We have second printings of number 1. If you haven't gotten it.
And this is volume.
Yeah.
Volume 2, issue 2.
Can you give him the
and then
second printing
issue
of number 1? I'm sorry.
Barbaric. It's the one on the right on the top.
Have you read Barbaric?
No.
Issue 1. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's 2. That's
The
2.
one next to it.
Yeah,
that one. That's issue
Start off
1.
with volume
That's the
1.
second printing, though.
Yeah,
Just a
second
fun
printing. Yeah.
Barbarian.
Yeah, so it's a barbarian with a bloodthirsty axe. He's cursed that he has to
hold
go
on.
But there's also a vampire guy that in there that's also kind of
Well, that's a new character that just jumped in issue.
No, but what does the axe do?
It talks.
Drinks. It
It
talks.
talks.
It sucks,
Yes.
yeah.
I can see it from the cover art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, people have axes like that. They don't do shit.
Really?
Ah, Fabian says plain barbaric.
Maybe.
Both
Which one?
issues or just number 2?
He wants
Thanks
it
for the
all.
recommendation for
If you
number
like
2.
these kind of D&D fantasy stuff,
Yeah.
there's a book for you, you know. Definitely a D&D fan's got to pick this up, especially if you love old school D&D where you're just smashing and tearing stuff up with your axe.
Let me ask you this, since you're a big D&D person. There's high fantasy and fantasy. From what I understood, and I want your opinion on this. So fantasy is if it's just humans and it's set in the medieval times and there's magic.
Not yet, wait.
And then high fantasy is if there's elves and vampires and all these
You're
other...
talking about Lord of the Rings
Yeah, like
stuff.
that, yeah.
I like that one, the high fantasy.
So
more.
would you consider this high fantasy or...
Yeah.
like
Well, it's between.
in between?
No. It gets into... It's a relative term. Fantasy has its own logic. That's the main thing.
Okay.
In writers' terms, fantasy has its own logic. Science
Let
fiction
me tell you right
follows
now,
science.
it's not 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, which I do not like.
5th edition.
Because this is the John I Do Not Like show.
Yeah, because 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, you get to play a dragon kind. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's the flavor of what you want to play.
Oh, you're gonna be
if you're a DM, you can just say, you know what, we don't play this.
Your
this,
character
this.
could be a bugbear. Get the fuck out of here.
Attack helicopter?
No, a bugbear is just a monster. It's, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're talking about. That's a Dragon and the Sword campaign
Yeah.
shit that I talk about all the time. I don't like it myself. But it depends on what you're playing. And remember, the main thing with D&D is to have fun. So as long as you have fun with it, that's fine. Now, you can do as a DM, and you can always say, okay, we're not playing these fucking races. Or we're not playing this.
Yeah.
That's it. And you don't want to play that, you don't play it. But Barbaric is more in the line of Conan,
Okay.
where it's more, that is fantasy, but in the sense of, like, it's still bloody. Like, an axe will fucking kill you. Like, there's a lot of death. This is a dangerous place. There ain't no fucking, no one can sing an elven song and you're healed. You know, like, there ain't no shit like that. It's, like, you know, that's
Yeah.
it. You know, like, you know.
There's a lot of that happen in this issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in D&D, there's no way a 20th level monk could take over a 20th level mage.
Depends.
Time stop. Fuck it.
Uh-huh.
Time stop. Dimensional portal. He could go into mages at high level are incredible.
You know what a monk can do at 20th level?
He can't go into different dimensions. He can't time stop.
He has magical resistance.
He can't
He
teleport.
has a bunch of
He
fucking
does not have enough magic resistance to stop time.
This is where the nerd come out.
He cannot do a wish. It'll age a mage, but a mage could wish.
Okay. If he gets to do it.
Fireball.
If
All I got is lightning bolt.
Magical resistance.
Doesn't matter. Lightning bolt.
Magic resistance. Boom. Ah, explosion. And the fucking monk just walks out. It's a fucking Goku. if you don't fuck him up in that round, if you do time stop, let's say, and you don't fucking kill him, the next round the monkey's going to obliterate.
Quivering palm. Ooh.
Quivering, you die. What do you mean quivering palm?
Touch me first. I go dual dimension. And
How many spells can you
mirror
cast in a
image.
turn, bro? Pick one. You're going. You just went the highest arsenal on there.
Yeah.
You can cast only one spell per fucking.
Magic missiles don't miss.
At 20th level, how many hit points do you have?
Woo, doesn't matter, but magic
The
missiles
monk
doesn't
has
miss.
way more hit
I'm
points
gonna
than-
stun you.
Uh,
I'm gonna at least get a stun.
You know what they're
Yeah, I
talking
got it.
about?
Fuck no, it's fucking nerds in here, boy. God damn, can we move along?
Oh, let the nerd ready to go. This is
Major's
where I get
rule.
entertainment.
Major's rule. Can I get Vampirella behind you, please?
why are you interrupting?
John
the
got
show?
so mad he got up.
So I can just cleanse my palate from some of these books that I've read today.
Cleanse
You're
his
such an
palate.
angry human.
Anyway, this is a solid 5 out of 5.
Yeah, for
here
sure.
At the
It is a 5 out of 5.
I haven't read issue 2,
What do you
but
think of the coloring, though?
I think it's
I-
like
I-
I like it. It doesn't get in the way of the art.
I think they could have done it a little bit better.
I don't
but
like
it's
it,
okay.
man. I hate it when everybody's airbrushed and there's all these fucking.
No, I don't
extra
need that. I
colors.
like the
I
simple
like shit
colors.
like this. This is just fucking fuck you. You don't need more than that. You know, like don't put all this shit on
What
it.
if
don't need more than that.
What if
Who are you talking
best if
to?
it was black and white?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No,
That
because
was-
it is.
Hold
good to
on,
have
but
some of
the
them.
original Barbaric did have a version that was black and white, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Barbaric,
Oh,
yeah,
that-
they were the black and white ones.
And those are hard to get.
Yeah,
Those sold out.
yeah. This is and it's just brutal. It's just brutal fantasy. That's what it is. This is just brutality. So, 5 out of 5, really good.
Yeah.
Pick of the week.
No, I'm still staying with Flash because Flash is wholesome and good for everybody. Barbaric.
And good
When
for
do you care about
You don't
wholesome?
want, no, because it's a good book that everybody could read.
I didn't put my book in there. All right, next up is gonna be Masquerade #1 by Kevin Smith under the new Secret Stash Press under the Dark Horse Comics emblem.
You think Kevin Smith approved that cover?
I wonder what. Yeah, maybe he did because this book sucked.
Oh my God! I looked
All
at it.
right.
And said, this Kevin Smith's name is involved in this book with a cover like that.
I don't know. I don't think.
Kevin Smith's name is involved in the book where the art looks all through the book.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God.
not that great.
It's not that good. It's a very amateur level fucking book. The artwork is, you know what it looks like? Look, if you look at the artwork. Look
I
at the
seen
artwork.
it. I
You
seen
know what
it.
this looks like? Fucking shitty poser. Like somebody grabbed poser files.
Yeah.
Like this shit right here, that's like a poser file,
Mhm.
and they just traced it. And it's not like cartoonish. It's
Actually,
not
the
done.
interior work is better than the cover.
Well, that one is Franavella, and that
Yeah.
sucks because the other cover is not that bad. But
That's not speaking much.
it is probably the weakest book. I had to trudge through it to read it because I wanted to stop in the middle. I did not give a shit.
I
It has this whole thing about being in the future, and I guess in the future, or it's now, or a future now, or something like that.
hold on. Oh, you were speaking about the
Yeah.
book. Sorry, I'm falling asleep here.
Exactly.
Did they just pay him to put his name on the book?
Maybe. Well, he's not that good of a fucking writer. He isn't that good of a fucking writer. I say it again and
God
again and
damn.
again. Every time he's done a comic book, it's been okay. He did a nice Green Arrow run at one point, but when he did Daredevil, that was a fucking car crash.
When he did, I was out.
Yeah, it was
I
a car
wasn't.
crash.
I wasn't in the.
And that was like a name grab to get it, and this is to a certain degree too. I always felt like, man, you know, maybe if given a chance at him unleashing his fucking powers, Kevin Smith will show us the fucking big dick that he has, and we're gonna fucking be like, oh, and all of it. No, he's not that fucking good. And this doesn't fucking entice me. It doesn't get me going. I'm not cheering for anybody. I guess I know what he's going for, but it reads like a fad book, and so I was just not into it at all. I
So he
wasn't
gets
into
this
it.
for the week.
Huh? The fart of the week is going to be Masquerade by
I
Kevin Smith.
feel the tense.
It's just the even with how to me half-ass crappy the artwork is, if the story was good, then I'm like, all right, I'll fucking watch it read it for that.
Look at the eyes.
Yeah, it's just the blood is kind of crappy. Even the violence in it.
I like the derpiness.
There was a bunch of stuff in there that I don't know if he did it for, like, I guess shock value to grab you in the beginning and say, oh, this is this. But it's not.
I got to the first three pages, and then I just put the book down and went to another one.
There you go. I mean, it's just a weak ass book. It's a 2 out of 5 because I was interested in seeing what Kevin Smith might do. They just announced that Usagi Yojimbo is coming back to Dark Horse. So that's kind of cool. They came back from IDW. Don't knock my shit down.
IDW. This is another one.
Yeah. And yeah, IDW. If you were jumping ship, that thing is like stinking like high hell right now. It's just they're trying to make more creator-owned stuff. So maybe you shouldn't talk shit. I'm gonna go over there with Tommy and be like, "Hey, you want to print Tommy?"
Hey, why not? Might be better than the stuff they. It'll definitely be better because they really don't have anything. But okay, so Usagi Ujimbo's coming back. Yeah,
they decided to start this emblem. They're gonna be doing the other Usagi books. They're doing a couple of Dark Horse is maneuvering. They're doing a couple of things. Okay. IDW lost G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Dark Horse gained something, right?
They got Star Wars back.
Okay, yeah.
But the kids' books. So they're doing the kids' books, hyperdrive stories, and some other stuff. So there's a chance that they think G.I. Joe and Transformers are going to go there. They're going to finish G.I. Joe at the 300th issue. So IDW gets to have that. That's going to be kind of cool. They're on 296 or something like that. Okay. So that's going to be kind of cool. There's talk that Skybound might get G.I. Joe and Transformers through cool. Image.
That'll be
and
cool.
I'm like, that's cool because now we can get a McFarlane fucking cover or something cool like that. So I'm more excited about that. Just Dark Horse doesn't bring it as far as the artists anymore. They used to bring it with the artists when they did their emblems, when they did the stuff when they had the emblems and they had Jeff Darrow and Frank Miller and Mike Mignola.
So Dark Horse was known for doing great Alien books, great Predator books, great crossovers.
Yeah.
And they've kind of lost that. They had the
they lost the license.
Yeah. They
have the Nintendo license, but they haven't been able to do shit. Now, like I've actually talked to Mike Richardson, who owns the company, and he was telling he explained to me like Nintendo for them to approve anything takes years.
Yeah.
Like even when they printed the Hyrule book, which was a translation of the Japanese book on Zelda, that shit took like I don't know how many iterations for it to be approved.
Because Nintendo is super protective of all their stuff.
Their stuff. And same thing happened with Disney with their theme park.
Oh, yeah?
When they did their theme park, the Nintendo theme park in Japan took forever to fucking do because they get the fucking...
That was Disney or was that...
I think it was with Disney or something like that. Because I think it had something to do with Disney Japan or some shit.
No, I thought it didn't. I thought it was part of, like, Universal.
Or Universal. There
it's Universal. Yeah, because they're doing the one here.
Yeah. Which is going to take forever because it's the most dishonorable.
Oh.
So,
Mario-san.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me.
Dark Horse.
Yes.
So that's the only thing. So I want to see Kevin Smith flourish, man. I'm not against the fucking guy, but I feel like he's just like breathing his own farts all the time. It's just like the same shit again and again and again. So I mean, if people are eating it up and they buy it, I guess I can't complain. He sells more books than I do, but fuck,
What?
What?
I was supposed to say finish him, but it really didn't come out too good.
I just heard very.
There you go.
Yes, Dark Horse did publish Concrete, Fabian, one of the great series. I've been meaning to get the omnibus.
Concrete's a great book.
Yeah, I want to get the omnibus.
Those are great books. Concrete, all those old books like that. Oh,
Hellboy. Old books made with paper, goddammit.
And drawn by hand.
Pixels and your fucking...
So what do you think?
Trends.
I'm not into American cars. I like Nazi sleds.
No.
You like Nazi sluts?
Sleds.
Oh, I was like, that sounds like a punk rock
Dark Horse.
I like Nazi sluts.
You know that.
Hey, that'd be a good.
Fuck the predecessor band.
What?
Nazi sluts.
Nazi sluts?
Yeah.
There was a.
What
was that song?
It's called Dark Horse.
It was an Iggy Pop song. Something about my Nazi girlfriend. Fuck.
Oh.
You have your girlfriend's a Nazi?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Nazi sluts.
Yeah, Nazi sluts. Yeah, and it was about having a Nazi girlfriend.
Imagine the band covers.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, she doesn't.
The swastika tape on it. They did that. Somebody had that.
Nazi girlfriend.
Yeah,
that was
Nazi girlfriend for Iggy Pop. Yeah.
Well, New Order.
Huh?
Joy Division.
Okay.
Was from the Nazi term.
Why is he sitting like that?
of that band Joy Division. Like this?
Because he's a good boy. Leo's a good boy.
I'm a good boy.
His
I'm a
hands
good
are
boy.
in front. He's
Gonna
showing
give
that
you-
he's not touching himself.
Gonna give you some useless new wave rock.
That jacket looks like a cleaner jacket. Like you
That's
just
what I'm here
that's
to
where you
do.
assassinate people.
That's what I'm here to do.
It's just just put the plastic down. We're painting the room. Come in.
Okay.
Leo paint houses.
In blood. No, so Joy Division was a term that was used by the Nazis when they unfortunately raped Jewish women.
Unfortunately.
So it was called the Joy Division. Like, well, that's the thing. Back in the day, a lot of war, a lot of raping. That was like the one promise you had to give everybody. Is like you have to rape.
So next book.
Raping
But
pledge.
Next book.
So that's the next book then.
Next book.
Yeah. Anyway, what's the next one?
I'll do that
you guys
one.
tell me. This one.
No, the last one, the DC. It's the only DC book in. It's the second
DC.
book.
Well, I can review the other DC book. Second issue of the War of the Ender
So that
Gods,
was this
Deceased, number 2.
Yeah, that was this week.
That was okay.
Yeah, that one you read.
That one.
I saw next week. I can tell you everything.
Yeah, they sent me all the DC books all at once, and they even like divide them.
breaking the law. Breaking the law.
I put books up. So some of you got next week's books this week. Ding ding ding. Saudi.
I'm kind of upset because of one time I was allowed to. I actually came in to be able to like, oh yeah, I can talk about books. No, all of them I can talk about next week. I'm like, okay.
You quiet you.
So I'm gonna be biased here. That's my pick of the week. Deceased edition number 2.
Yes,
Well-
Raul. Frank Miller did have Nazi boob taped women in Dark Knight Returns.
I actually have
Yes,
the
That's
book.
what I remembered.
Yes, he did.
She did I put it in the black bag?
Did they
Now,
change that
now
originally?
that's a cosplay I haven't seen yet.
Have they changed that?
No,
Did they
Probably
reprints of
not. No, probably not.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
no, I have. No.
Yeah. Okay.
They're evil. If you present them as good, I think, okay, fine. But if you're evil and it's a Nazi, what the fuck?
And nobody likes Nazis.
Yeah, no.
No, the third. The second.
This has been fun. This is the ending arc
Oh, Deceased?
of Deceased.
Yeah, so now it's like they're what? They're fighting like zombie Darkseid or something like
Yup,
that?
it's Zombie Darkseid and the Zombie New Gods.
Mm.
And a lot of people keep dying.
Yeah.
So it's on the cosmic level now.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, I'll just give it up. Sinestro dies. And the ring leaves because he has a yellow ring.
Yeah.
And then
You cause great fear.
you cause great fear. And who causes a lot of great fear in the galaxy? He gets the ring.
Darkseid gets us an answer.
Yeah. And it ends like that.
Mm.
So it's like, get ready to fucking see some shit on the next issue.
Sinestro, fucking Yellow Lantern Darkseid.
Yellow Lantern.
Jesus.
Zombified Darkseid.
You know, Batman got the yellow ring runs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
He
You
got the
cause
white
great
ring.
fear.
He's gotten the white ring, the green ring, the yellow ring. I think the red ring was presented to him.
Yeah, he ended up negating it
Yeah.
or like that. You know.
That's right.
So yeah, there you go. So I haven't followed up on Deceased. I read the first run, the first arc. I've read bits and pieces of the second arc. This is like now the third arc. No,
I've always felt, this is third arc and the final arc. I've always felt that Tom Taylor does a great job when he's not writing in continuity.
Yeah.
His Superman's okay, Son of Kal-El. His Nightwing is really good. He's good with street level characters.
Well, I've heard that it's the art Redondo being
Oh.
on Nightwing has been.
He's killing
I'm
it.
going to go back. Or you should be looking at Redondo what he's doing because they're talking about a lot of
showed it
people
to
have been
him.
talking to him.
I showed it to Jude.
And Jude's like, nah.
No, he liked it.
Which one? Nightwing, you said?
The Nightwing book. Remember I was showing you all the Zipatone? I was like, oh, look at the Zipatone use here.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you, is it digital? Is it not? And then you were like, I think it's actual Zipatone. But he said, it could be digital in the world that we live in today. Everybody goes digital Zipatone.
The problem with digital Zipatone is that sometimes they get carried away and they add so much effects to it that you can tell it's digital. You know? Zipatones back then was used sparingly, remember?
Check out the art of Vampirella,
no,
dude.
no.
Tell me what you think about that
No,
one.
no. This is the regular.
So okay, so Deceased
The
out of
second
5.
one. That's the third one. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoed it.
Is it a Leo pick of the week?
Yeah, that's my pick. Whoa, hold on.
It's the only one I can say.
I just started the song.
You're supposed to go, wah, 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 wah.
Here's why it's the pick of the week. because everything else I read wasn't that good. And we'll leave it at that.
All my books are for next week.
Well,
So
Flash was fun. Flash was good.
Flash was fun.
Yeah, and Barbaric was good. You didn't read Barbaric.
It was fun. I didn't read Barbaric, so
No,
of the
Yeah.
books I read, everything was like a 4.5.
Yeah,
or,
no, you're
or
right.
a negative one.
You're right.
That's
great.
All right,
So
so,
that's my
5
pick
out
of
of
the
5. There's a pick of the week. Next up, believe it or not, my pick of the week, Batman
Holy-
versus Robin.
It is a
Damn.
key issue, guys.
Yeah, that is a key issue.
I was
So-
very surprised with this book. I gotta sat there and said, all right, I'm gonna read these DC books as they came in and everything else. And this one, a lot of people have been asking about it. There are a lot of people waiting for it. I was like, all right, I haven't followed Robin this series. I know he went to an island to fight this thing, and it was like Mortal Kombat and blah 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 and all this other shit. So I don't know the preface of this right
Well,
now.
can I interject
Go
for a
ahead.
moment? It's a 5-issue limited series that pits Batman against his son, Damien, who is under the influence of the devil, Nazar.
All right, yeah. So it's Batman versus Damien, and obviously you start saying, nah, fucking Batman's gonna smack his kid around
Yeah.
and send him to fucking.
You
Nah,
think?
Damien brings it. Damien is bringing it. He's throwing down. What makes this book really good is, again, it has teeth to it. All the magic users in the world are getting fucked over. So every time they go to somebody, Dr. Fate is out of the game. Zatanna has her neck broken and is hanging. She's like dead, but
Oh my
not
God.
dead yet. So she's suffering.
I gotta
And
read
it's
that
all
one.
because of Damien. Damien's using the kid from Books of Magic in it. He's using this other kid who has a genie inside him as like his own sidekick kind of things. He is just going in there and just fucking shit up.
Raul Maderos,
But it
claim it.
seems-
Weight is gold. I want to subscribe to it. Will
Will
go
go great
great
with
with
World's
World's
Fun.
Finest.
Okay. And so the big thing in this is, for all intents and purposes, Alfred is back. Alfred was dead. Now he's back. And they believe it was magic that used it, and they don't know how. So that's like another underlying mystery in it. I thought everything was really cool. It was a good build-up. Damien's a little prick in this. You fucking want
He's always a prick.
Batman. Yeah, but more so than usual. So
super prick?
yes, he has a super prick. It reads really well. The action was really good. Everything about it was really cool. It's like a good Batman story too.
Wow,
You want
I'm
to see what
surprised.
happens, you know?
I'm surprised because when
Yeah.
I announced this, I was like, holy shit, another Batman book.
Me too. I was the first one to be like, crap, I don't want to read another one. And it was actually really good. 5 out of 5 for me. Really good fucking read. I want to see what happens next. I'm kind of hooked onto it.
So Mark Waid wrote this, right?
Yep. Mark
Okay.
Waid seems to be hitting it out of the park with the
Again?
DC books and everything.
He's back.
But they ain't doing DC. That's the
Okay.
thing. To see him doing DC and doing it well.
He's always been good at DC, though. From what I've read, I remember I left in
Yeah.
the 2000s. So,
Yeah. Lucky you.
yes.
There's a part there that, in comics, it was just horrific, man. And I think it was editorialship. It was a lot of things, there was a lot of people doing stunts, everything was a stunt.
Do a Batman universe still even need Alfred anymore?
Yes.
Alfred's the heart, man. I mean, that's how they established it as the heart. It depends the Alfred you're talking about. If you look at the Batman Earth 1, he's the paramilitary guy who helps fucking Bruce Wayne become the fucking Batman. If you look at, other fucking storylines, he's the old fuddy-duddy who's like, well, Master Bruce, you must, have your nourishment. It depends on where you're coming from.
Batman 24 hours a day. Alfred usually come in when there's the Bruce part of the story. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Well, he's also all the sounding board. How many times in the Batman animated series is like, well, Alfred, these fibers don't need to connect to that. Well, Master Wayne, maybe you'll need to look at this and this and that. And he's like, of course,
Steer him in the right
So
direction.
that's the thing. So you need that sounding board to fall off it. And it's an adult. It's not one of the Robins. It's not Nightwing. It's not one of those other ones. If you read the Injustice,
He straight up.
it went down the old pipe.
Yeah, wrong fight.
I hate it when that happens.
Injustice.
He's very passionate about Alfred. He's just like, fuck that guy.
Now, I'm confused. Is Alfred supposed to be this hand-to-hand fucking fighting machine, or is like he's keeping himself toned down on purpose?
Well, he was an ex-spy, ex-MI6 agent. He is older. We know he has something to him. Now, if you read the Injustice storyline, he beats the shit out of Superman.
Who?
Alfred.
Nah, man, that damn writer.
Now,
that's damn right.
there's a pill that will give you super strength and superpowers for like a limited time, and you know Superman's coming, but it can kill you. So he takes it, and when Superman comes in, he goes, "Alfred, just get out of the way. I need to talk to Bruce." And then he beats the shit out of Superman. And he tells him, "You don't hurt my family anymore." And that's beautiful.
If you're a Superman fan, you can't accept that story.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
You'd be like, "This is some bullshit."
That sounds like a personal problem for them. Sounds like a pee-pee.
Yeah, no, Romadera's claimant rate is good, blah, blah, blah. All right, so
They're
that's
doing Superman wrong, bro.
Yeah. Well, now it's the whole thing is let's beat the fuck out of Superman, you know.
They're doing
But now Superman's
wrong.
gonna back on Earth. Let's see how that goes. Even
Yeah.
though it's supposed to be dead with the rest of the Justice League. I don't know what the hell's going on there. That's for
I'll take it from here, son.
All right. Next up, Vampirella Mindwarp, and his son's gonna be like, okay, Dad.
Yas.
It's a Vampirella book.
You were reading it.
No, if you like this kind of stuff, and I do, it's a TNA book. The story, the writing is weak. It's an okay book. I give it 3
Somebody
stars.
calling you?
No, I don't know. It just does that. No.
Or
It's
it's
a
low in
TNA
power.
book with no
Oh,
TNA.
that's what it is.
Well, it doesn't have TNA until the very end.
And they copped out with it. They didn't show actual.
Yeah,
they showed
because
side
she's
views.
the art's okay. I think the art's
Should be
okay,
high
Jude.
level.
What do you say?
It gets the job done.
Yes,
It's
but
traditional.
it's traditional, and
Yeah.
I do like that. I do
You're
like
like, I
traditional.
have to fight some zombies.
So check it out. I think you like it to the
but
present.
no,
The
it's
fact
no,
some zombies.
I don't think I've seen not one erotic picture in there.
At the end, it's a little
Nobody's
nicer.
reading Vampirella to watch.
No,
regular
yeah,
fight.
you're using that other
she's
costume, too.
wearing that other costume, which was kind of a turnoff for me.
What other?
I can imagine
Hold on,
you're
wait a
wrong.
minute. She has another costume.
Yeah, it's like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, it's like a jumpsuit. It's like
Oh.
she's like Black Widow or
And
something.
she got a ponytail.
The artwork has like a Mike Allred kind of look to it. There's a
No,
part
it
there
has a
there's
one
some,
off the tie outfit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, one off the tie.
I like it.
I'm kind of glad that I ended up not doing a cover for this. I was up for a cover.
And you turned it down?
No, I wanted to do it. They turned me down.
Damn.
Oh, see, he works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. So, you know.
We looking for a
It
tits and
is-
ass type of guy.
Yeah.
So,
I was going to
I
do
like
a whole
face.
tongue with her like that, and she's coming out. Whatever.
so
I
they-
like it.
So they said you weren't enough tits and ass. Is that what it was?
Huh?
They said you weren't enough tits and ass.
I guess. I don't know.
This ain't you
Are we
I
gonna-
did her like mouth open with a tongue like this, and she's sliding out the tongue because it's supposed to be psychedelic mind warp thing, and it was her lying on the tongue coming out. I thought
That's
it was
why
good,
it's called
and
mind
Eddie
warp?
thought it was good, but they didn't think it was good.
That's why it's called mind warp because it was even
It's
psychedelic.
supposed to be. That's how it was described to me.
Does it look like that?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, what's happening in this book, there's this old lady that she's a sorceress, that there is a legend of a crown that's been passed on by generation to generation. But the crown, every time the crown gets passed down to the next recipient, that person gets possessed by the original bearer of the crown, whose spirit is embodied into that crown. So imagine you're the first king who had that crown. Your spirit's in there. You take over that person's body, and then when that person's body wastes over, they christen the new king, and you keep living through everybody else's body. So there's this sorceress who wants to take over her body because she thinks she's hot and she likes her, and she's doing it with a circlet this time.
Oh, brother. So out of 5,
3.
3.
It's not bad.
Was that a goose or was that something not?
Donkey.
Okay.
Donkey.
Oh, yeah,
All right, next up, Dark Spaces Wildfire. Somebody read this? Or
Nobody
why is
read
it on the
that?
pile there?
I thought you read it.
I didn't read it.
I wasn't
Nobody read it?
Oh, then
I have
that's
it in
why it's
my
in there.
pool.
'cause you
I
brought
was
it
very-
back.
It looks really promising. I've been wanting to I ordered 3 for some fucking reason. I'm going to order 1 and 2 if they still have it in stock. It looks really fucking promising. It's supposed to be about a fire brigade team that's made up of prisoners, and they go to exact revenge, I think, or something on this. So that's the whole thing. So we're not going to review that. Midnight Suns we already reviewed. Edge of Spider-Verse,
I did not read that.
I read it.
Oh, okay. So
I like that cover though.
The cover is really
nice
beautiful.
cover.
I read it. it was, you know, quick read jumping into. You can kind of read these individually because it's like a, kind of a gathering of all this stuff.
Yeah, there is a key issue. First appearance of Midnight Spider.
This is a really good book.
Yeah, it has a key issue. It was kind of cool. It has a couple of shorts in it. So what it is like these different Spider-Mans from different parts of the universes. So they come in and everything else. You do find out that there's a version that's Felicia Hardy, a.k.a. Black Cat, now a.k.a. Night
Spider. It's on the cover.
So that all this shit. So you see her origin in that. And in her universe, Mary Jane's a cop trying to bust her. So there's like stuff there. I don't know. And so it was all really interesting. So I thought it was really cool. It's a fun read. If you're into Spider-Man, you should read this because it has like different versions of Spider-Man that get into the Indian Spider-Man for a little bit in the beginning.
Oh, really?
We talked about Indian Spider-Man.
Oh,
And,
Is he Indian or
I-
Pakistani?
Indian.
Oh.
Indian. Why? You want to get your racism right?
No, they're kind of similar.
What the hell?
And that's where the Fuad punch comes out. So, and in it there was Indian Doctor Doom and Indian Venom and oh my god, there's an Indian. Because he doesn't have to, motherfucker. Like, why does he have to talk like that? So not bad. If you're a Spider-Man fan, definitely 4 out of 5. Anybody else, it's a 3 out of 5. It's a good read. It's fun. It was awesome. That's our books for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Captain,
And
can
bye.
you put this cover in my pool?
All right, Edison, it's for you. Does Edison have a thing there?
Yeah, he does.
All right, put it in Edison's spot. All right, guys. So this weekend, Saturday, we will be at PalmCon from 10 to 6. We're gonna be there all day at the con. Come on out, buy some comics. I will be doing a program at 3 o'clock. I think there on making comics. We're doing a panel. What else, John? Next week we're doing Super Fan Con.
Yeah, that's it.
Next weekend we're doing Super Fan Con over at the Marriott by the airport. We will be doing a sale on DC Comics over here this weekend. 25% off everything in the back issue bins for 25. Like and subscribe. Tell people about this fucking thing.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. John, not yet. Let the song fucking finish before you do that.
Okay.
Damn.
Bye.